Hello again. Welcome back. Today we're going to do another review for another Rowin pedal. This is one of my favorite effects. It was an effect that I've tried to use on and off throughout the time I've been playing, a lot of times without a lot of success. And recently I got one of the Rowin compressors here, which is what we're going to be talking about. And I just like this pedal so much. It works so well. It's so easy to get tuned in to the right kind of sound. I've now incorporated that into my pedal board, and I use it almost all the time. It's great for rhythm parts, it's great for punching through guitar solos, it's great for balanced effects, and if you want to get some of those famous sort of 80s compressed guitar chord sounds that made famous so well by people like Andy Summers of the Police, it's the pedal you gotta have. It's of course also great, it's a must-have I should say, for country and chicken picking. It's not exactly my thing to be playing that kind of music, but every chicken picking country Telecaster swinging guitar player has one of those. So let's take a listen. Now that's my clean tone using my Epiphone Les Paul, my Rowin wireless Skyplug system. Now we're going to put the compressor on. I've got it just about in middle compression and about mid-range in the tone arena. You can hear how that flattens out. Sort of flattens and evens out the tone, which is why it's so important to the country players that play a lot of single line solos. Now I've got it. And I'm also got the level kicked up a little bit because that's how I like to use it. I'm going to turn that down just a hair. So that's without the compressor. So you can hear when you're using the compressor how all the notes are pretty much leveled out. And you're not having the kind of unevenness that you get from playing less powerful notes like the higher strings as compared to the lower notes. Of course, we all know that the compressors are just dynamite for smoothing out chords. And so let's play. And it really gives a lot of punch. So you're recording. Especially when you're in a band setting. All those notes ring out, whereas when you're a band, a lot of times those things will get buried in the mix. You can turn the compression way down, which also gives you a much quicker response and a much more compressed tone. As opposed to compressor on. And we can turn it all the way to the other way. In those cases, it's helping to sustain the notes because the compression is coming in much later, so you don't get the punchy attack as much as you get the later sustain. And of course, compressor with the chorus gives you that classic. how the top end, I'm getting a little bit of feedback because I'm pumping it so much. The top end really rings through because the compressor is evening out all the notes there. Classic compressor, it gives you also the option for a bright position, just kicks up a little more brightness on your tone, which is something that country players particularly like. So with that cool little analog compressor pedal from the folks at Rowin, 9-volt powered, true bypass, great sound, great compression, easy to use, put it on your pedal board, ramp up every guitar solo you got, punch it right through, great for country, great for chording, great for evening out all those tones you want in those wonderful 80s and pop style rock music. Thanks again. More later. See you again.